Yes. Welcome back to another edition of TDs and Flying Knees, episode 4 to be exact. What a crazy weekend of fights. Having a fight card on Sunday. But enough about that, guys. You know the drill. Let's introduce the panel.
Yo, what's going on? Let me just start that by asking everybody who bought the pay-per-view yesterday, how did it feel to get fucked in the ass by Floyd Money Mayweather one last time?
I don't think it's the last time.
Go DJ, that's my DJ. Go DJ, that's my DJ.
Yeah, that was an exciting fight, wasn't it? I mean, that was great. Action packed. It looked good. Watching that weird freak show of a fight.
Jeff.
I like how Jeff gets all these different ones. He gets all these different ones.
Jeff.
I don't know where you found that, but that was impressive.
That was good, man. That was real good.
Jeff is like, it's like a common name, bro. It's like a
Yeah,
Bob. Like,
like-
you just have so much shit from that.
Yeah, Jeff always has random stuff. Every
I liked
time.
it.
I never
dude.
know. What
and I've never heard that one before. So thank you for that, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, guys, you already know who it is. Your host with the most. Smooth Steven Cruz. Might have to change my name to the Sound Clip King. All right,
fitting.
guys. Well, let's get right into it with news and rumors. Let's start off first with some boxing rumors. Actually, it's a really slow week for MMA and boxing news, so I guess we're going to speed through this real quick. Jim Lampley signs a deal with Thriller Fight Club, starts play-by-play role on the Timofimo Lopez card on June 19th. What are you guys' thoughts on that? Bringing some classiness and some elegance to that circus freak show of Thriller.
Yeah, man. I guess that's a good addition for them because, yeah, you're right. It is a circus, dude.
Yeah, that's.
Wait, so Thriller is going to host a Lopez fight?
Yes.
Wow.
Wow, that's a
Are they gonna
downgrade.
get good camera guys?
That's a downgrade for Lopez, man.
Yeah, it's gonna suck, dude, because I like watching that guy fight, and we're gonna get some shitty camera angles unless they made some improvements. We'll
Right?
see.
It looks like they just have like a guy walking around along the ring with an iPhone.
I mean, everybody that talks about that last Thriller, everybody talked about it was just poor camera.
Yeah,
and everything was wrong about
Let's
that.
hear some of the class that Jim Lampley brings.
Body shot, bang, 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 bang. Try and stop it. Bang, bang. Here I come. Bang. You want to throw sometime? Bang.
Beautiful.
That's great.
I mean,
Guys.
it's awesome when you got three letters in your.
He's actually a Emmy award-winning broadcaster.
Really?
Yes.
Nice.
It's better than what they had.
Yeah.
All right, next, apparently UFC Hall of Famer Michael Bigsman passed on the Jake Paul boxing match for $500K. It said, quoted, "I don't know what Woodley is going to get paid, but I'll tell you right now, I was offered $500,000 to fight Jake Paul. So I'm assuming it's probably more since the fight's happening. So good for him. He might go out there and might be getting $1 million, and I couldn't be happier for Tyrone because he really deserves it." What do you guys think about that?
Yeah. I would have liked to see Bisping fight him. I mean, he's more to his weight.
Knocked him out, man.
He was more to his weight, and Bisping is actually a pretty decent boxer. So yeah, that would have been a lot better, but it is what it is. I guess he turned down. Didn't want that
Yeah.
publicity.
To me, it sounds like they send him that little of money so he can say no, because like you said, he would be a better fight for Paul than Woodley.
Yeah, I think the same. I just think Woodley. I know they say I'm pretty sure. You know, he walks around at around 190, and I think that's. I'm not sure where Jake walks around, but Tyrone used to weigh in at 170 and fight at welterweight. So a lot of people think like, oh, he's a welterweight, weighs 170 when he fights, but he probably walks around close to 200. But I would have much rather seen Michael Bisping fight Jake Paul. I think he's more like the size there is more equal than Tyron. I still think Tyron gives up a little bit of size to Jake Paul.
Yeah, I would have loved to see Bigsby knock him out, right?
Way better, yeah, way better than Woodley.
It's like probably the only time I would ever go for Michael Bigsby.
And the shit talking during the fight and press conference will be so much better too.
Oh yeah, man, he could shit talk.
Yeah, it'd have been that part would have been great, man. And he would not have like let Jake do half the shit that Ben Askren got. I felt like Ben Askren kept getting punked out, dude. Did y'all feel that way, or was it just me?
Just that rich white kid that has terrible comebacks and.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't explain it. He's just that weird white kid.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Man.
You're right, man. It's like I just don't see Bisping like allowing this, Jake Paul to do the kind of shit that Askren was letting happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. We're talking boxing news and we had some MMA in there, right?
That's weird.
Well, we're seeing more crossovers, so whatever.
Yeah, that's good though.
Yep.
I like to see that.
All right, guys. De La Hoya accuses Canelo of ducking Charlo. Canelo tells Oscar, go fuck himself.
Bullshit.
Let me see what it says. Oscar tweeted this. Please, this guy does everything wrong. Head up when he throws hooks. On his heels. Flat-footed. What else? Oh, he avoided Twin Charlo. At Twin Charlo. That's his Twitter handle. Not surprisingly, Alvarez quickly responded with his own comments. He told him to go fuck himself. And he also had another one with a bunch of... like eggs, hammers, and 2 knives. That's because Oscar was reportedly... no, that's what I thought too, but apparently Oscar reportedly was involved in a sex scandal involving kitchen utensils.
Yeah, I don't believe any of that shit Oscar said, man.
Yeah.
Play that Khabib clip.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, because it's bullshit, and he's just bitter because...
This is number one bullshit.
Because Canelo left his promotion.
Right.
For me, I want to start off by saying that I'm 2 weeks sober, and I know I won't be able to handle it. But when I'm back on drugs, I want to try some of the shit he's doing.
He says 2 weeks sober with a beer in front of him.
I mean, off drugs, bro. Like you gotta be on some hardcore drugs to say, to talk shit about Canelo, bro.
Yeah, he's just mad he lost the cash cow of boxing, man.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yep, that's true. Did it to himself.
All right, more MMA fighters inside the boxing news. Vitor Belfort versus some dude named the Real Tarzan. It's added to the Teofimo Lopez undercard.
Wait, is that the Real Tarzan, as in the Instagrammer?
Yes.
Oh,
Vitor's
dude.
gonna kill this guy, huh?
But that dude's ripped, bro.
I don't mean shit. This is Vitor Belfort.
I mean, but
He's probably gonna be on the TRT. This guy's gonna die.
nah, I don't know, bro. That guy, I've seen
He
workout
on the TRT.
Yeah.
I've seen workout videos of that Real Tarzan dude. He's actually pretty good, bro. And he's ripped, bro. He's good.
Dude, TRT Vitor is back. Check this out.
Yeah. He's been looking jacked.
Yeah, dude, he's gonna kill that guy, bro.
Yeah, he's gonna hurt him. He's gonna hurt somebody.
TRT, man.
How old is he? He's like in his 40s, right? I believe. Yeah. So yeah.
Look up the Real Tarzan, dude. Look him up.
Oh, we're gonna look him up. Oh, okay.
Yeah, dude. That dude's ripped, bro. Like.
Do you follow him?
He's
by the way?
Yes, because so he's known for the Real Tarzan because he owns like this big ass land and fucking different type of animals and shit. He's always posting videos of talking about the animals and shit.
I know who you're talking about, man.
He's like a Steve Irwin, bro. He wannabe.
Except ripped, right?
Yeah, fucking
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, that's a weird matchup. I mean, that's just weird in
it's
general.
weird. I didn't know he would do that.
All these people coming out, when they're gonna go to MMA, right?
Because fucking
man.
Two things.
Dana's
Probably.
I'm happy that we're getting crossovers, but I want to see one of them come to the cage, man. Come to
they ain't
MMA.
gonna come, bro. The money is too little for the risk.
No money, and then
It's good. It's a good point.
How hard? I mean, it's just impossible to train all those disciplines.
That's what I'm saying.
It's just impossible. It's just they're doomed. They're doomed to lose.
I know, but you
Even
can say
worse.
the same about mixed martial artists, that it's impossible for them to get their hands on the level of a professional boxer in the amount of time they have to train. It goes both ways.
Yeah, definitely.
We get that a lot.
But like Louis said, the money, dude. The money is always is the reason why
That's
these guys aren't crossing over into MMA.
That's what's
it's not
gotta
worth
get
it.
right. Yep.
All right, next bit of news.
Message Sulecki.
Pulls out of his showdown with Jamie Munguia. So Jamie Munguia is 36-0 with 29 knockouts, and he's now looking for a new dance partner. Hopefully he finds one, because I am subscribed with Dazan. So you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a shame, man, because I was looking forward to seeing him fight.
Yep. All right, next bit of news. Jake Paul. There's in an interview with Fight Hype. He's saying fuck Dana White, and it's about fighter pay. Let me see if I can play this clip real quick, guys.
I think there's a movement moving forward that is going to show that fighters should be getting paid more. It's unfair. The UFC fighters don't have fair pay. Out of all the sports, the percentage that the owners get versus the athlete, they're the lowest. Francis Ngannou versus John Jones. That fight should happen. Dana White, pay them the $10 million. He's taking their money. They're the ones making the content. They're the ones getting in the ring, risking their life. Chris Weidman goes in, snaps his leg in half.
Weidman.
He may have to fight again and provide food for his family. These fighters are risking their lives. You can quite literally die in the ring, and they need to be compensated more. And I'm a big proponent of that movement and being in control. It's just like music labels, same thing. These artists are getting owned, and they get locked up into these shitty contracts, and they don't know what to do. So fuck that shit. Fuck Dana White.
I like that.
Yeah, as much as I don't like the guy, I do respect. I like this a lot, bro. I mean,
it makes me like him a little bit more, and
Yeah.
also
Yeah, he's got a point, man. I sent y'all
He has a
that
point,
article not
definitely.
too long ago about the percentage that the owners get, and and he's right in MMA. I mean, in MMA, like if you compare it to the NFL, the NBA, the MLB, the percentage of that the fighters get of the revenue is so much lower than they're supposed to split it. I think in the NBA and NFL MLB it's like close to 50-50.
Yeah,
they split the
they have a
revenue.
big-
And in the UFC I think they get, the fighters get like 15% or something like that.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's bad.
And it's crazy. You think all the pay-per-view buys they get and everything they sell, and they're not getting what they should or near what they should.
So right now, a team holdout is Francis Ngannou, just added, right? Pablo Costa and John Jones. 3 big stars. So what do you think? You think more stars are going to start holding out to get that big pay?
If they all did it, then it would mean something. But if they don't all decide to do it together, then it's never gonna happen.
Exactly. Like I was telling Jeff the other day, the big names need to get together and do this. It can be a bunch of top fives doing it. No, the big names needs to step up and do it.
Yes.
Form a union.
Usman.
Yeah, exactly.
Francis
Nunez.
John Jones, Nunez.
John Jones started. If you think about it,
he's the first one
he's
to
the
hold
first
out right
one.
now. Yeah.
Exactly, but I mean, if Izzy,
Izzy, all you guys,
the top names right now, the champions, if they're not doing it, then I find it real hard, because there's people like how you said, how John Jones said, I'm not gonna do it for 10 mil. Derek Lewis came up the same day saying, I'll do it for 10.
That's the
real
problem.
Quick.
That's the problem right there.
And you know what? It's weird that you think about it, like since this COVID thing happened, all these sporting events and things like that have been losing ratings, but the only one that's been gaining ratings and more fans is UFC. They were the first to have a sports show come out live with an event, during COVID, and ever since then they've been growing in ratings. They're the only ones still growing in ratings, while all these other like basketball and baseball are losing.
Well, yeah, they were the first to put on a sporting event, right?
Yeah, they were the first.
I think everything got shut down, and then Tony Ferguson versus Gaethje, that card, was the first, sporting.
And then they were also the first to have a full crowd too.
Yeah, and
full crowd event.
So it's not like they haven't been making extra money. They've been making even more money, and they can't pay people. That's insane.
Oh, bro, I bet you the times they went to Fight Island, they freaking Saudi Arabia paid. That oil money was good, bro.
No, I promise you that Fight Island money was really good.
Yeah, guys. All the big stars hold out, man. If you want that.
Payday. You want payday. I know that.
I know that.
Yeah, and
They all got to do it, though,
I'm
man.
with it. Exactly.
From the heavyweights down to the women's strawweights, like all of them, Rose, Amanda Nunes, even the women, Valentina, they all got to say, like, hey, we deserve more. We deserve a bigger split. 15% is not enough. The profit share, like I said, another other sports, it's 50-50. And yeah, the UFC, it says right here, the athletes should get 10 to 15% of the revenue. That means that the UFC is getting 85% of it, dude. It's insane. It's unfair,
right?
bro.
To nobody's, right? I mean, to who?
Yeah.
Higher up.
And these guys,
And then-
like he was saying, they're risking their lives.
Yeah.
You got guys breaking their legs in half. People, losing getting their orbitals broken.
Mm-hmm.
It's a brutal sport, and they deserve more.
And this is still a young sport. You don't know what kind of damage in the long run these fighters are going to get, or what's happening.
Yep.
They can be getting that CT issues down the line.
Yeah.
And no one knows. They don't. Yeah, Diego's wife wrote a letter to UFC about how he was feeling sick, or he's not all there and he needs to be checked. And
a lot of people think Tony Ferguson is something.
Yep. And
he's experiencing CTE symptoms.
Yeah, and it's terrible that they're not getting paid what they should, but they bring so much money, so much fans, and they do a lot. They're sacrificing, like he said, and he had a good point. Everything he said in there was great. Fuck Dana White, because they're so. Man, I can't preach on Dana White how much I hate him so much, but Dana White's It's like he thinks he can pay these people pennies and they should be okay. This ain't 1998. This ain't 2001, 2002. This is a huge sport, and he can't pay these people. It's unbelievable.
It is.
And they've been fighting. They've been fighting all this, and it's wild that right now it's barely coming to light. But it should be. They should be getting paid. There's the bottom line. They should be getting paid.
I agree.
So for you guys coming up, what do you think the first payday fight is gonna be? Like, let's say Dana White decides to pay. How much longer? How many more pay-per-views do you think?
Well, right now
take?
he's already paying one guy. You mean who else is gonna start getting paid?
Yeah. Like let's say all the big names start holding out. How many more pay-per-views do you think it will take? Like, how many more substitutions he would do before he says, you know what, let me just pay because people really want to see these fights?
I think it would. I really do think it would not even take long at all, bro. If they all got together and were like, no, we're not fighting for this 15%, share. If they all got together and decided, the whole pay-per-view card of this weekend, Adesanya and Adesanya, Figueiredo, and Nate Diaz, like if they all said, you know what, we're not fighting unless we're getting more money, and then Dana White can't. I bet you he'll have to cancel the card if they all did it, and he's losing a lot of money if you cancel the card. And then if the next card does the same thing, what can he do? He's gonna pay. He's gonna end up paying, right? Do you think?
Exactly, but like we said, it has to be all of them together. It can't be individuals because, like we said, another one's gonna step up, and it's just gonna keep going, right. so on and so on. And then not only that, we were talking at the house. I don't know how UFC does with their contracts, but I mean, look at GSP. He had a couple fights signed in. He ended up retiring earlier. Now he can't even do a crossover promotion because Dana White shuts that shit down real quick.
That's a good point. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know what's in their contracts because I don't. But I don't see what can be done if they all band together and say, hey, we're not doing this until we get a bigger revenue share. And that's it. He would have to negotiate with them, right?
Yeah. Yep.
What could mess it up is other people stepping in. Other fighters stepping in and say, okay, fine, I'll do it. I'll save the card. Like that. They just all have to come together and do it together as the fighters. They need a union, right?
Yep.
That's what they need.
All right. Well, let's hope they go on strike after this Saturday's fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please fight this weekend. I need these.
Like, Izzy, what? One more. Don't ask for your payday yet.
Please, because I need to sit down and drink some beer and watch these fights.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into the MMA news. Yoy Romero targeting an August return says he wants to kill somebody.
Ooh.
Feel sorry for that guy, right?
I do.
Why? Why do you feel sorry? You feel sorry he's barely gonna get hit?
Oh. Yeah.
Tell that to Luke Rockhold, bro.
Tell that to Chris Weidman, bro.
I mean, that was such a long time ago,
That
bro.
knee landed on Chris Weidman's head.
He said he was gonna kill Izzy. I think he tapped him in the butt like 3 times.
A lot of people think he was close to winning that fight.
They're both scared.
They're just both terrified.
Yeah.
Bro, And then, don't get me started with Romero, bro. Oh my god, that dude has a fake birth certificate. He's actually 25. He's not 40 something.
People say the opposite. No, he's older.
He looks like he's 52.
Yeah, he's like
really?
in his 50s.
Fuck,
Yeah, bro. Like Luis, what's his name? King Kong. Luis Ortiz. That's his name?
Luis Ortiz. Yeah.
They said he's like a fucking. They said, what is it, like the barbershop talking to come in America?
Yeah.
He's 74 years old and shit.
Yeah.
He fought Wilder when he was 74.
Bro, that shit reminds me of when I used to play soccer when I was little, and we used to be with the Panteras, bro, and we're all Mexican kids playing against like
Pantera?
That's what we call the Panteras.
The band?
Nah, bro, it was just it was Panteras FC. But
Bro, say it right, bro.
Panteras FC.
There you go.
Luis is trying to hide his accent.
There you go.
No,
Hey,
nah.
You're gonna lose your car, bro.
But exactly, bro. You don't want this. I'm a resident, by the way. If the government's listening, we're good.
He's gonna become a citizen.
Exactly. Hell yeah, bro. I'm gonna swear in. I got my fucking my swim trunks, my American flag swim trunks. I'm gonna throw a party, just burgers and hot dogs.
Play the fucking Hulk Hogan theme song. I'm a real
Dude, I told my friends, so everybody I'm inviting, I'm gonna give them an invitation, and the ones that are still illegal have to jump my fence in.
Nice.
Anyways, it reminds me, saying that comment, it reminds me when we used to play, and I think it was under 15. Dude, we're all Mexican, bro. Fucking mustaches, beards, and Ricky, you had the little white parents, bro, just coming up. I need to see the dude's birth certificate and all that stuff.
Reminds me of that movie Benchwarmers.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of soccer, what happened last night, DJ?
You know exactly what happened.
Why don't you tell Luis what happened? I don't know if he remembers.
I don't know. Did you see that?
Shit, I remember what I remember is I said, don't fucking get this little bitch guardado in there, but they did.
They did.
You know?
When he started coming up to bat, I was like, oh,
Let's keep the soccer talk to him, and them guys' TVs and flying knees.
All right, next bit of news. Casey Kennedy versus Song Yong Dong added to UFC 265.
I think some young Dong is gonna win.
Ooh, it's gonna be a great fight, dude. I'm looking forward to it. It's so good on paper. Both guys are. It's gonna be like there's no way this can be a bad fight. You know how they announce some fights and you just know like, oh man, that's gonna be a good one. And I feel like this is it. Casey Kennedy is coming off a loss to Dominic Cruz, and it is a really close fight, man. But I did give the fight to Cruz, but he didn't look bad. Dominic Cruz still looked like Dominic Cruz. So I expect it to be a really good fight. I'm excited for that one.
All right, guys. Next bit of news: Kevin Gastelum steps in to replace Jared.
No, it's Paulo Costa.
What's right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Replaces Paulo Costa on August
to fight Jared Cannonier, I think it was.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
My bad.
And Costa's pulled himself out of the fight over a pay dispute.
Yep.
Yeah.
Payday.
He said, I need to be getting paid like a main event fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. He was
How much was he supposed to get?
$350.
$350,000 is what he's supposed to get to headline a card. So, I don't.
That's where it starts looking bad.
Oh yeah. No, I was a big advocate talking shit. Oh, Costa's just a little bitch, turning down money. He shouldn't be at. But nah, $350K is not that much for headlining a card, bro.
Yeah,
at least $1 million.
The fight that's gonna happen, Gastelum Cannonier is obviously gonna be a great fight. Those are two of the best middleweights in the world. But I think the bigger question is, what's going to happen with Paulo Costa? Are they going to pay him more? Or is he going to fold and say, all right, fine, I'll fight for, what you were going to give me before? Like, who is going to, like, give in here? Is it going to be the UFC or is it going to be Paulo Costa?
Who's going to break?
Costa's going to break first.
Yeah, Costa got to break.
I think he's going to do it just to get out of his contract. I mean...
Fight out his contract and then leave?
Yeah, because, if you think about it, you only bet paydays you're hearing from is from UFC. You're not hearing these fighters out of Bellator saying they're not getting paid.
Yeah, you're really not. That's true.
You're not hearing DJ saying he's not getting paid over in one.
Yeah.
You know?
Shit, I don't know, bro. Paige Van Tam's husband fights in Bellator, and she still got to do OnlyFans. So I don't know. I don't know what that
She had their own
paycheck's like.
I don't think she
bro.
has to.
They're just
I
weird.
think they both made a good amount of cash, dude.
Oh yeah, nah. She's just
More
thirsty.
cash is always better, though.
Absolutely. Yeah, I don't blame her. Do
Yeah.
your thing, Paige.
Yeah, do your thing. Keep going. Keep going.
Please.
Keep going. Hey.
Yes, keep
and,
going, please.
And about don't change your security. Just for legal reasons, don't change your security on your website.
All right, guys, let's get into the fight reviews that happened this weekend. I guess we'll start off first in order and how they went down. Daniel Dubois versus Bong Dang Dinu. Daniel Dubois returns to his winning ways on Saturday evening with the KO victory over Dinu.
Easy work.
Yeah, man. Dubois wasted no time showcasing a jab early to keep Dinu from pushing forward. 15 seconds into the second round, and Dinu was caught flush with a devastating right hand. Dinu backed up into the ropes, dropped his guard, and Dubois landed a perfectly timed shot. There was no getting up for the Romanian.
Yeah, that was easy work, man. He just,
Win. Perfect.
Yeah, inside 2 rounds, man.
that's exactly what it was.
Flawless victory right there, bro. Mm-hmm. Look good.
Oh, it looked good. I was telling them that in real time, that punch he landed to knock him out, it didn't even look like it was hard.
No. Nah, it's...
Just clean, just hit him right on the button.
Yeah. Yep. That was a good fight.
All right, guys. Next bit that happened is UFC Fight Night 189, Rosenstrike versus Sakai. Man, well, freaking Rosenstrike banks another buzzer beater, right?
Yeah, I hate to say I told you so, guys.
Yeah.
I was the only one to pick Rosenstrike by knockout.
Hey, but you know what?
Here
In the beginning, he didn't look like he was taking that fight. He wasn't in charge in the beginning of the fight.
Yeah, man. He chased him and he caught him with the left hook, then a right hand, hit him behind the ear, and he sent him down. And Rosenstrike leapt on top and just started smashing until Herb Dean pulled him off.
Right, 1 second left in the first round. 1 second left.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was like right at the end of the first round.
Yeah, the first half of that fight was the other way around. But then I don't know, he just got popped, and then things change when he get hit. You know.
Yeah, it was a good fight. But it was back and forth, you know. And, I enjoyed it for a while. It lasted. It was a heavyweight fight, so you never know what you're gonna get. You know, like sometimes they're, you know, they end in 10 seconds. Sometimes they last, 5 rounds and nobody's throwing anything. You know, you never know with heavyweights.
Exactly. Yeah. To me, this proves that Ngannou's levels above everybody in the heavyweight division. That's all.
Except Ciryl Gane. I think Ciryl Gane is right there with him. He beat Rosenstrike last time out 50-40 fight and made it look easy. So he right now I think he's. I mean I still wouldn't count Stipe out, dude. I mean you can't count Stipe out.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying in the fact that these two guys were top 10, and yeah, to me the top 3 heavyweights are Ngannou, Miocic, and then Gane
and Volkov. Volkov is fighting Gane next.
Yeah, that should be a good fight.
He beat that shit out of Alistair Overeem.
But to me, everybody outside the top 5 is levels below the top 5 heavyweight fighters right now.
Yeah, it's top heavy. I agree with you there.
Yeah.
Jeff, any other notable fights you want to talk about? Any standouts?
From this weekend?
Yeah, UFC.
No, I mean they were decent fights. Santiago Ponzinibbio was in a good one. He won by decision, and it was a good fight, action packed. But no, man, not really. You know, I mean, like I said last week, this was our appetizer. This was just warming us up for next week.
Well, the co-main event was pretty good. Was it Harris versus?
Yeah, it was.
Walt Harris versus.
Yeah, bro. I forgot his name.
It was something with an M.
Marcin Tybura.
Marcin Tybura. Honestly, dude, like it seemed like Harris came out swinging. It looked like he was gonna knock him out before.
He hurt him like twice.
Yeah, but as soon as the guy took him down, and Harris just couldn't get off of him, he got smothered and TKO finished.
Tybura landed. Yeah, you're right. He got it to the ground, got on top, and Walt Harris couldn't get up, bro. So. Yeah, it looked promising. It looked like he was going to win. And sucked, man. It took a turn for the worse for him.
All right, let's get into Sunday's fights. A weird weird Sunday having fights. I liked having fights on the Sunday, but maybe not a Mayweather fight on a Sunday. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But, I don't know if we can call that a fight.
Yeah.
Let's just call it what it is. It was an exhibition.
Exhibition.
Yeah.
But you know what? Thank God they had at least some decent, good fights on the undercard.
Yeah.
I think the fight of the night was. I mean, we all know what it was.
Yes, it was Jared Hurd versus Luis Arias. And
right.
Dude, the Weighing In podcast, Josh Thompson. Big John McCartney. I mean,
At the real
respect
punk.
them. Respect them, and for sure. I mean, what Josh Thompson's the only guy to finish Nate Diaz.
Yeah, who's that guy?
But technically,
dude,
Masvidal finished him, right?
They said on their show that they just released
Almost finished him.
that it was a snooze fest and it was boring, and the Chad Ochocinco fight was better. I don't even think they watched it, bro. Honestly,
No,
you're tripping.
no.
You guys don't know
Yeah.
shit about boxing, man.
That's an awful
I'm sorry.
take. I don't know if you're a fight fan. Hurd versus Arias is there's nothing like that. Calling it a snooze fest is the last thing that you would call it. It was anything but a snooze fest. So I don't know.
Bro, it was true warrior shit. Like it was like
Spartans! What is your profession?
pure brutality, man.
Yeah,
the ref let them work on the inside. It was both men took some years off their lives, guys.
Action packed, dude.
Yes, for me, I think the only bad thing about that fight was that it was in the damn rain, so they kept slipping.
Yeah, man, you're right. I don't know what they were thinking doing this event outside, man. Like, it's Miami. It's gonna rain.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But Luis Arias pulls off a huge upset against Jared Hurd. I mean, he outworked him. Honestly, he really did.
Yeah, and
he looked good in
he's definitely the smaller guy too.
And
if you look at him.
and Arias is somewhat, like, with all due respect, a journeyman.
Yeah.
He lost his last three. Well, he lost his last two and went to a draw. He lost to Luke Keeler and Daniel Jacobs, and he had a draw with Gabriel Rosado. So he showed up for this fight, or I don't know, maybe there's something up with Jared Hurd. He didn't look like the Jared Hurd, but I mean, I'm not gonna make excuses for him.
Yeah, Arias, he just came forward, dude. He brought the fight. He brought the fight to Hurd. He came forward for the majority of the fight, and he got the win the hard way, man. Like he just walked him down. He was doing good work, landing an overhand right. It seemed like he was landing it at will, dude.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, good fight, great fight. I hope you guys got to watch it.
Yeah, in the co-main event, we had a super middleweight showdown. No, I'm sorry. My bad, guys. In the co-main event, we had former super middleweight and light heavyweight champion Badu Jack, with 24 wins, 3 losses, and 3 draws, 14 KOs. Faced off against Venezuelan Devin Crolina, 15-1, 13 KOs. And I'm not gonna talk much about it. Badu Jack easily took him out, man. The Swedish fighter scored a dominant fourth round technical knockout.
That guy didn't belong in there.
He was a replacement though, right?
Yeah, last minute replacement. But but Badu Jack is hinting at a cruiserweight debut soon, so that'd be cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, Colina, I don't know what he was doing in there. Props to him. I guess he took the fight on short notice and lasted as long as he did, but it was bad. If you watch this fight, you know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Yes, and then for the main event,
you're not gonna talk about.
Honestly, dude.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah,
it was terrible. I'm sorry. You want to talk about the Chad Ocho?
Yeah, I just want to talk about.
Go ahead, bro.
You don't want to talk about him getting dropped?
I didn't really care too much about it, but
that's right.
It was cool seeing him getting dropped, though. Yeah.
Hey, we're TDs and flying knees. It's rare that we get a guy that competed in the NFL.
He's been in both the
in
things we
combat
talk about.
sports as well, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
Come on, man.
Yeah, man.
But yeah,
Has
that
anyone
main
else
event.
done that?
Both those fights were the same though.
Greg Hardy.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one off the top of your head. Good shit, Steve.
Who's the next to be a boxer? And
No, just a guy to compete in combat sports and in the NFL.
oh yeah, Greg.
Fucking
Hardy.
Brock Lesnar, bro. He was the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh yeah,
Did
he was a defensive tackle. Yeah,
did
he
he play
played.
though?
He played like two.
He played the.
He played a
preseason.
couple snaps in the preseason. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Brennan Schaub. Didn't Brennan Schaub too, right?
Yeah, but I think he got cut or some shit.
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah.
And there's another heavyweight. He's a white dude.
Oh, I think I know. Who you're
Whoa, Jeff. You can't just say white dude, bro. I just kidding.
My bad.
I just kidding, bro.
I can't remember his name. He beat Kimbo Slice. He beat some good fighters. He beat Fedor.
Oh, Fedor? He beat Fedor?
Wait.
gonna have to look.
The guy
I gotta look that up.
Kimbo
Don't quote me.
was
I don't know if he beat Fedor.
He's
No. I guess he didn't beat Fedor. His first name is Matt. You know what? I'm looking this up.
Oh, Matt Mitrione?
No.
Matt Mitrione. Matt Mitrione played in the NFL.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that guy.
Yeah, Matt Mitrione. I'm pretty sure he played in the NFL.
I don't know who the fuck y'all talking about.
Anyway,
The
so
Ultimate Fighter.
what did you guys think
Yeah,
about?
on the Ultimate
What did you
Fighter.
guys think about the main event? Honestly,
I called it coming a typical Mayweather fight. He doesn't take something that there's more than a 2% chance he's gonna lose. So, I mean, like I said, if you pay for that pay-per-view, I'm sorry you wasted your money. It probably would have been cheaper to go to track meet, high school track meet, but it would have been about seen around the same thing.
I don't know. There's a lot of hugging, man.
You could have gone to.
Yeah, they hug each other at a track meet and congratulate each other. They do. They run, they jump, they congratulate, and, sometimes they throw a punch. Yeah.
well, Logan Paul looked better than what I thought.
Yeah.
But he's super big. He looked like, wow. He was sticking out that jab pretty good.
Yes,
But,
dude. I'm mad he didn't throw uppercuts. He would throw
But
uppercuts or body shots. It would have been different.
I guess now we know that there is a point where size does make a difference.
If you looked at that fight and you actually were able to watch it, the first 2.5 rounds, Logan Paul looked like he was winning.
Oh yeah,
which was pretty funny to watch.
It took Floyd like 4 rounds to figure out the reach.
Yeah, and then after that it was just Floyd Mayweather, and Logan Paul hugging him. But he was playing the same game Floyd plays with everybody else. He hugs everybody up or runs away. So
yes, dude. That's the one thing I didn't enjoy was the bias ass commentary, calling that out like if Floyd doesn't do that in every fight.
Yeah, that commentary was trash.
I mean,
too.
it's just I don't know, man. I feel like Floyd owes a lot to his fans, bro. Like, what's the last time he got a knockout? Was it with the cheap shot?
See, Floyd doesn't have.
Knocked out Conor McGregor, man.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did, bro. It was a TKO.
It was a TKO though.
Floyd has 26 knockouts, bro.
But I'm talking about like legit.
Sleeping somebody is not
out,
something that you
How
see
many
very
people
often.
actually sleep people?
He knocked out that one guy
sleeping power.
with that sucker punch. Remember?
That's what I'm saying.
Victor Ortiz.
There you go.
Victor Ortiz. That was like the last knockout before Conor
after he got
McGregor.
hit.
He didn't even knock out
With the
I
sucker
didn't
punch.
say-
the
he
sucker
didn't even
punch.
knock
Victor
out
Ortiz was in.
Victor Ortiz. It was TKO also, right? He
Yes,
knocked him out cold.
but it was a sucker punch too. Like that's what I'm saying.
I
Like
think Floyd
Like-
Mayweather's best knockout was probably
like we were talking
Oh,
earlier.
dude, yeah, that
he
was
is one
nice.
of the biggest pay-per-view superstars, but he under delivers to his fans. He owes so much to his fans because, bro, I've never seen a set of fans suck a dick so much, as much as his fan base, bro.
So his fan base is they're hardcore Mayweather fans, and then because they can always bet on him and they will always win.
Right.
So that's his fan base. Now more people buy his pay-per-views to watch him try to lose.
Yes, which pisses
and
me
he's
off.
making more money off the people watching him wanting to lose than he does on his fan base. So, I mean, that's where his money's at.
Exactly. That's what I was saying. I don't know how many fights it's gonna take.
He's
for
like the
people to
Dallas
realize.
Cowboys, bro. You either hate him or you love him, but you're gonna talk about him or you're gonna watch him.
Yep.
Yeah, but he wins.
Yep.
Same.
But he
That's why.
wins.
That's why Dallas Cowboys, baby.
But he wins.
It don't matter. They're both the Dallas
he
Cowboys
wins.
are the sport franchise that is worth the most money in the entire world. Out of all your football clubs, Luis, that you love watching, bro, the Cowboys are worth the most.
You guys
because
suck at
everyone cares
reminding
about
me
the Cowboys.
to do the coin, though. Everybody had a bunch of good points the whole show. Yeah, you guys suck.
It's all right. I know you're a little hungover. That was a lot of excitement last night.
Honestly, dude, what boxing is... Boxing as a presentation has become a repulsive joke. This used to be a sport of prestige, elegance, and tradition, and now it's infused by
Circus?
elements of degenerate culture, bro. It's like this whole cancel culture.
Wow.
Bullshit, dude.
This is the last person I would think I'll hear this from.
I thought I was saying stuff like this, and Steve was like, "No, bro, like
That's what I'm
celebrity
saying.
boxing's been around forever."
That's what I'm saying.
He didn't want to admit
I
it.
didn't expect this from you, Steve.
No, it's Floyd's the best, man. Floyd didn't take it serious. He was representing boxing last night. He should have got him out in there in like less than 4 rounds.
Yeah.
Dude.
That's
No,
what I'm
dude, I
saying.
don't.
He didn't take it seriously.
I don't agree.
I don't think he tried, and
I think,
Yeah.
it's because
I think it was embarrassing to win 1 round, and to be with an 0-1 record.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
If Floyd wasn't 44 years old, then I'd agree with you. But he's 44 years old, and he's given up like 40 pounds to this dude.
40 pounds, but he can't fight. Like, that's what I don't get.
But
Like,
that's why there's weight classes, bro.
Yeah,
Because
I
at
know.
some point, the size matters. That's why there's weight classes.
and
Like,
I don't think, and I'm not talking that boxing as a whole, but I just mean last night was just a black eye in the sport of boxing.
I agree.
It was just terrible.
yeah.
Thank God for Luis Arias and Jared Hurd.
Yeah.
I agree, but I think you can't really this it doesn't hold too much value, like the result. You know, I know Floyd didn't get the finish, but to me, the guy is old, bro. Like he doesn't train anymore. If he took this fight 5 years ago, I think he does finish Paul, even though he's still considered old. I think he's like, if he had took the fight in the same time frame that he took the Conor fight, you know, say he ends up fighting Paul instead of Conor back then, I think he would have finished Paul back then. But he's just older now, man. He's 44 years old.
I think Mayweather's, father time. I don't think he had any rust on him. I think he just never trained for this fight or took it serious.
Floyd Mayweather actually did lose, not officially, not to Logan Paul either, but to Father Time.
Yeah.
And Floyd is now
No, everyone
50
loses to him.
and 1.
Yeah.
Father Time is the only undefeated.
No,
undefeated.
remember when Logan Paul said it? 51-1.
Well, unless you're Tom Brady, because that
He's 52 and
motherfucker is still beating Father Time, right?
He's beating his wife.
Right, Louis?
Yeah.
Tom Brady?
Oh yeah, no, Tom Brady's got like 7 more years in him.
Bro, Tom
Yeah.
Brady sold his soul to the devil. That's why, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Maybe he sold his soul. Yeah, maybe.
To the devil, bro.
It's that avocado tequila, man, bro. That's what it is.
I feel like Tom Brady eats children for youth. He does something like
Yeah,
that.
he probably does the adrenochrome thing.
Oh
Hey,
yeah.
are you QAnon guys? Follow us. Just kidding. We'll take anybody. We'll take you soy boys too. You did. We'll
Soy
take
boys.
All the Democrats. We'll take Republicans. Whatever.
But yeah, I don't know, man. I think Mayweather could have finished him. I think he took it lightly, and it looked bad though. He started. You can't say Logan Paul's been boxing for 20 years. You can't say he's been boxing for 10 years.
Yeah, I agree with you.
But he went out and he trained his ass off. Obviously, it showed. And he went out there and he put on a show. He did his best and he looked good. He won 2 rounds for sure against Floyd Mayweather.
I would say 1 for sure. The second round was pretty close.
I don't think Floyd Mayweather threw a punch in the second round.
Oh, really?
Yeah, well,
I think that was one where like neither of them really landed anything.
I never seen Floyd miss so many left hooks in my life.
Yeah,
Dude, this guy was 6'2".
Yeah, and he
40
pushed him
pounds
away.
and he had long arms, dude. He's got long arms.
He fought real smart.
I don't think Paul had any boxing skill whatsoever, dude. He didn't look to me like he'd ever fought before. It didn't show like anything great in there. He's just a big athletic dude who's young in his prime. Like
I don't think he can box. I was just looking at little things.
Yeah, he did.
I agree. Yeah.
When he moved back, he would move his front foot back first. When you're supposed to move your back foot back first.
Yep.
Just little things like that. I'm like, dude, Floyd, why haven't you?
But-
I know you saw that, Floyd. You could have caught him with the shot with his off balance, man. Come on.
But he was just smart. He just fought it smart. He pushed him away every time he tried to get close.
He'll hug him.
And or he'll grab him. And he was just smart. I think he had cardio, just whatever he did in the first round and most of the second round. If he had cardio, he could have won that whole fight. But he looked tired after the second
Yep.
round.
He starts to look
I
tired.
think, and it was just
Logan Paul is just a big guy, man. Like there's clips of him. If you can go on YouTube and search them of him, sparring with Paulo Costa and wrestling with Paulo Costa and holding his own, dude. And if you guys know who Paulo Costa is. He's fucking huge too. So Floyd Mayweather's tiny compared to this guy.
All right, guys, let's get into the fight previews. We have so much to talk about. There's a shit ton going on. So let's get right into it. I'm excited, and you should be too.
Let's go! I'm ready!
All right, first up we got on Thursday, the PFL Season 4, Clarissa Shields versus Brittany Elkins. Clarissa Shields making her MMA debut. All eyes will be on Clarissa Shields on Thursday, and her opponent Brittany Elkins aims to derail Clarissa Shields' MMA debut. Man, how do you think that's gonna go, guys?
I think it's crazy. You know the spotlight is on her. Or they want it to be on her when they got her as the main event, and you got a former UFC, champion, WEC champion Anthony Pettis also on the card. I thought that was pretty crazy, but yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Of course, I'm a fight fan, so I'm pretty sure all of us are. I'm interested in seeing if she's able to, to have the same kind of success that she had in boxing and MMA. And they gave her a great opponent. I think her opponent is like something like 3-6 as a professional mixed martial artist. So. Yeah, what do you guys think?
Oh, I'm excited. Especially, she's also been training with John Jones too, right? There's videos of her training with John Jones.
Yeah, she's at Jackson Wink.
Yeah, bro, I'm excited. I'm excited to see her fight, honestly.
What I do. Okay. I don't lose, baby. You know that. Okay.
All right, guys. Next up, we got One Championship Full Blast 2. I don't have much info. There's not much out on YouTube. I looked everywhere and online, but the main event is number 4 ranked flyweight contender Elias the Sniper, and I'm gonna let Sir do that bullshit because
PFL. By the way, guys, real quick, while Steve figures that out, that's on Thursday. So we got fights on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Yeah.
So we're spoiled this week. So.
Yes, Thursday got PFL, and the one championship Full Blast 2 is gonna be Friday morning at 7:30. Central Time is us. I don't know what time that is for you guys, wherever you're at.
That's AM. That's AM if y'all want to know.
But the main event is a Muay Thai. We love the Muay Thai one.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, it's going to be awesome, man. There's 2 mixed martial arts bouts on that card as well. But, like I said, got a lot to talk about, so we're going to move on. We have Louis Ritson versus Jeremiah Ponce. Ritson 21 wins and 1 loss with 12 KOs. Takes on the dangerous Argentinian Ponce. 27 wins, 0 losses, 12 KOs in a title eliminator for the IBF Super Lightweight title, in which Josh Taylor holds, which none of those guys are ready for. But we're mentioning it because it's going on. And just real quick, I'm gonna pick Ritson to win on points. All right, next up, guys, we got Bellator 260, Lima versus do you know how to pronounce his name, Jeff?
Yaroslav Amasov.
Yes.
25-0. He's undefeated.
Yes,
man.
he's undefeated. He has the longest win streak in MMA right now.
Yeah,
because it could be
awesome.
Because he retired, so he has the longest.
Right. Yeah, Khabib is gone. Sucks, but he's gone. Yeah, man. You got Douglas Lima, and Douglas Lima is a for sure top 5. I'd say top. Would you say top 3? Top 5? Top 5 for sure.
Top 5, I think.
For sure, top 5 welterweight in the world. Just such a good fighter. Knocked out MVP cold. So it's always cool to see him compete. We get to do that on Friday. There's also some other big names on the card. Paul Daly. Always a fun fight, man. Mm-hmm. Aaron Pico on the card as well. So definitely tune in. The main card starts 9 p.m. Eastern on Fridays. So tune into that.
Yeah, not much is known about Lima's opponent. All I know is in 2014 he won the Professional Combat Sambo Championship, and he has a shit ton of submission victories.
Sambo, huh?
Yeah, and he has notable wins against Caveman Rickles from Bellator and UFC veteran Eric Silva. That's all I can find about this guy.
Nice. Eric Silva has got a lot of losses, but still, that's a good win.
Yeah,
Remember when he faked the handshake to do that cheap
yes,
shot?
Yes.
He got his ass knocked out.
He did it like twice, right? Like you just did it.
Yeah, I don't believe in karma, but
yeah.
Well,
I believe in the golden rule. Right?
Also, fun fact about that card: Nick Newell, the one-armed or one-handed
Oh yeah,
fighter.
Yeah.
He actually has a fight with Justin Gaethje. That guy actually fought Justin Gaethje. A guy with one arm fought Justin Gaethje. But yeah, Nick Newell is also on the card. 16-3, bro. What he's doing is impressive, no matter how you look at it. You know, like he's fighting in there with these professional fighters, and he's holding his own. He is on the prelims though, so you would have to tune in a little bit early. It's 6 p.m. Eastern.
It's like he's fighting with one arm tied behind his back.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, so does he have like a stub? Like a...
No, it's just he doesn't have anything. He's missing a hand. Like it's down. It's past his elbow, right? I think it comes down to like halfway to his forearm.
If you guys didn't catch that, I did a joke earlier.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, cool.
We tried.
Thank you. We're gonna add the sound effects, the last sound effects. All right. Anything else?
Do it.
Oh, there you go.
you
You did that, man. Come on.
That was a good one.
Anything else about the Bellator 260? Anything else?
Nope. I'm excited though, man. I can't wait.
Pico finally wins?
Yeah, I think Pico's gonna win this fight. I mean,
so much hype around him when he first came in.
He really is a talented fighter, man. He just has to put it all together. You know, I don't know. I hope he wins because he is good. He fights at 145 pounds, and I think he can have real success there. He's strong, dude. He's a good wrestler, obviously, and he's explosive. So yeah, I hope he gets the win.
All right, next up, Shakur Stevenson versus Jeremiah. Hold on, I cannot pronounce the motherfuckers.
Shakur Stevenson fights this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Nakatula.
Yeah, Nakatawa. Stevenson returns on Saturday, June 12th against, again?
Nakatawa.
For the WBO junior lightweight title. He's a 2016 Olympic silver medalist. Steven 15-0 with 8 KOs will headline Las Vegas again for the third time.
I gotta watch him fight, man.
Against 21-1 with 17 KOs. Nakakaka.
What? Nakatawa. But is this at 2:00?
No, it's during the same as the UFC fight, so I'm gonna have to bust out the little TV, bro.
Double TV, yeah.
But he won his last 10 fights. So
I gotta see him fight because when I think of Shakur Stevenson or when I hear his name, I just think of that clip of him crying when he lost. That's still what I think of.
In the Olympics?
In the Olympics, yeah. Yeah,
I thought you were say you think of that clip of him beating the shit out of some chick
I just
at a
hate
gas
to
station.
lose.
Did that happen?
Yeah, it was like a video he got in a street fight, but like, he had like a dude and some chick.
Oh, hey, you gotta do what
No
you
way,
gotta,
really?
do what you
I gotta
gotta
watch
It was
that.
a long time ago. They probably got rid of it. I haven't heard anything about it. You would think you'd be out.
Was this after the Olympics?
Yeah, it was years ago, but after he was already starting his pro campaign.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Nice.
So that's gonna be on during the UFC card, guys. Honestly, if you can watch it, do it. But I'm not gonna advocate for it. I honestly think it's not gonna be that entertaining. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, but he is considered
He's
a
very
future star.
talented,
Yeah,
yes.
he's very talented.
It's a future star. I just think it's. Yeah, I mean, if you're an MMA fan and a boxing fan, you're trying to get your MMA friends to watch boxing, and you're choosing this fight, don't. Don't. Okay.
Yeah.
They're not gonna be into it.
Won't be very competitive.
Okay, but I am gonna watch because he is a future talent. But yeah, if you're advocating for that, don't. But I do anticipate it to go all the 10 rounds.
We'll
or 12
probably,
rounds.
we'll go double screen.
You do anticipate it? 12 rounds?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll go
I think it's
double
gonna
screen.
be- I don't know if he's gonna take the risk to finish him.
Yeah.
The smaller screen will have the boxing.
Yes,
probably on our
definitely.
side.
All right, now for the main course, guys. UFC 263.
Main event of the
Adesanya
weekend, baby.
versus Bellator 2. Mamma mia! I should have had that clip.
The Spurs clip?
Yeah.
There you go. Yes. Y'all want to talk about the main event first, or you want to talk?
Hell no.
We can start at the
We're
bottom.
we're
All right,
running
let's
our
do
way up
this.
to the top.
All right, let's start. Do you want to start with the Damian Maya? You wanna
Yeah,
talk
we
about
can start with Damian Maya. I mean,
Take it away, Jeff.
Fuck.
Yeah, I mean, we got Damian Maia against Bilal Muhammad. This is a hard fight for me to pick. You know, last time we saw Muhammad fight, I think it was against Leon Edwards when he got his eye poked.
Yes.
And they wouldn't let him keep fighting. He was going to lose that fight anyway. I mean,
Yeah, he's definitely gonna lose.
but yeah, I mean, aside from a puncher's chance, you know, landing that one punch, he was getting beat pretty handily by Edwards. So yeah, now he's fighting Maia, which is a completely different matchup for him, and a bad matchup in my opinion. Maia might be old, but all he needs you to do is make one mistake, bro, and he's got your neck, and you're tapping out or going to sleep. So in that fight, I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick Damian Maia, dude. I'm gonna pick him.
Yeah, I got Maya on decision. I think he's just gonna sit on top of him, control him in the ground, and this is gonna be a slow start to the pay-per-view, but it's gonna be a good fight for people that love to watch good grappling.
Yeah, I think Damian Maia is gonna submit him. So
Yeah, that's what I got.
I mean, I think he's gonna get a hold of that arm. So yeah, it's gonna be good. I always like watching that.
Oh, so you're going by armbar?
Yeah, armbar. Yeah, I can see something like that, or a triangle.
Muhammad is the favorite.
Really?
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
Minus 240 and Damian Maia's
Hell yeah,
plus
that's some
200.
good. That's some good verdict
He's
points.
a lot, you know, younger, and he's, you know, on the rise. Damian Maia's obviously on the opposite. You know, he's come down. He's actually on the verge of retirement.
Yep.
All right, guys.
Who do you got, Steve? Who do you got, Steve?
Oh yeah, I'll probably take Maia, bro. Always been a Maia fan, man.
Yeah.
I hopefully gets a hold of his limb and gets a finish like that, a submission.
Yep.
Guys, come on. You know what? Nate Diaz versus Leon Edwards, guys. Let's go. And this is the return of Nate Diaz, who will take on Leon Edwards in the first non-title, non-headlining 5-rounder fight in the UFC history.
About time.
You know, Nate worked that in because he needs those extra rounds to work, man.
Sure does, dude.
He doesn't wake up till
He didn't.
third
I
round.
thought it was a 3-round fight. He had no chance. And I heard it was a 5-round.
Yeah.
My original pick was Leon Edwards, but I think I'm gonna change it to Nate Diaz, bro.
Yeah.
5 rounds does change things for sure, but I'm still going Leon Edwards. I don't think Nate Diaz is on the level of these guys. I think that he's actually too small, dude. He should be fighting these lightweights, man. He should be cutting down to 55 and fighting the lightweights. I think the welterweights are just a little bit too big
That
for
Conor
him.
McGregor went to his head, man.
I don't know what he's doing, man. Like I don't think he has a legit shot at beating Leon Edwards. I don't think Leon Edwards is gonna gas. I don't think Nate Diaz has the power to hurt Leon Edwards. I don't think Nate Diaz has the wrestling to take Leon Edwards down.
Bro, but Brits can't wrestle. They didn't have wrestling.
Nate
over
Diaz
there
can't
in the UK.
wrestle either. He's good at jiu-jitsu, but the guy couldn't even take down Conor McGregor, man. I mean,
that's true.
you can have a black belt in jiu-jitsu, but if you don't have the offensive wrestling to get the fights to the ground, it's useless.
Yeah, I just hope. I think. I'm picking Edwards to gas out in the later rounds, and Diaz is gonna come at him.
With those
Punches and bunches,
slaps
with the Stockton slap.
Really?
Yeah.
For me, I just gotta pray and hope that Nate Diaz smokes a lot of weed before the fight, because he's gonna get bobblehead. And I got Edwards 3rd-round knockout.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, of course I'm going with Diaz. Diaz.
We saw that one coming. We saw that coming.
We all saw that.
Yeah,
DJ,
I can never pick against
Hey,
Nate
check this out,
Diaz.
guys. Leon Edwards is a minus 500 favorite, bro.
Oh.
Leon Edwards.
I
minus
love it.
500.
I love it.
Nate is
That's
plus
good.
380.
Hey, we might have to do a parlay for that, Jeff.
I
We
just
might have
don't
to do a
like
parlay.
Jeff said, I don't like it being at 170,
There's
but
not a lot of value there.
but yeah, I mean, I don't like it being at 170. I think he's not strong enough for those guys.
You know what? I
I don't
think,
like I don't think the weight cut. I don't think he likes the weight cut. He's already getting up in age. So
There you go.
I wish they would have a weight class right in between. That would be a good weight class. For
I don't even think it's that.
165.
I think he stepped in the scale, and I think he didn't know what 155 looks like. You know what I mean? He's just bad with numbers. Nate Diaz, like, you know, he probably doesn't know what weight he really is. You know what I mean?
Hey, man. Nate's game plan.
Game plan is you go in there, hit him with some good shit, don't get hit, and come home with a pocket full of cash.
Yeah. And with some ninja shit.
Yeah.
Always entertaining. I'm looking forward to it, man.
Oh, yeah,
I'm not a
yeah.
Nate Diaz hater. I love Nate Diaz, but if you're asking me who I think is gonna win this fight, I just do not see a way for him to win.
Oh no, I'm a hater, but I love watching him fight. I love watching.
I just wish Nate Diaz came with subtitles. You know,
Hey, you know what's funny? My
Hey, man, Nick.
It has to be those slow ones where you have the bouncing ball that follows along with it.
with his rhythm.
Hey, my cousin Jamie. It's funny. You and him are both Pack-tards, or fudge packers. Packer fans. My bad.
I think you were right the
Packer
first time.
fans, and
You were
you're
right
both
The
Diaz
first two
brothers,
times he was right.
haters.
Ah,
So
bro,
that's funny,
it's
bro.
just you don't want me to go on that rant.
And y'all both hate that y'all are both fucking Mexican. Y'all both try to hide the fact that y'all are beaners.
Oh nah, hell no! I love it. I'm proud of Mexican. I'm proud beaner, but only when it benefits.
All right. Any more thoughts on that? Nate Diaz, Leon Edwards.
I will give Nate $10 if he could spell his own name.
What did McGregor said? Nate can only count to 5.
Yeah. It was
man, and he walked out, right?
No, he just got mad. It was
right before the interview.
It was right
man.
before the interview. They were testing their mics, and the lady that was interviewing him goes, "Can both of y'all give me a count to 10? That way I know I can hear y'all both clearly." McGregor goes, "Well, Nate can only count to 5."
Sorry, man. Nate can only count to 5.
She busted out.
She did.
Oh, she busted out laughing, dude. Like, I bet you Nate was so pissed that whole interview. Freaking McGregor was just clowning him. The lady was laughing along, dude.
Yeah.
What was that for the first fight, right?
Yeah.
I guess Nate had the last laugh.
Yeah, he did. Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah, big time.
All right, guys. The co-main event will be a rematch of 2020's Fight of the Year flyweight champ Daverson Figueiredo versus Brandon Moreno 2.
No, Brandon Moreno.
Moreno Cocheno.
Hell yeah.
Bueno.
I guess I'll start off with this one. On verdict, I'm picking Figueiredo by decision, but my heart wants Moreno by knockout. I'll put it that
Your
way.
countryman?
Oh, dude, yes, I love Moreno. He's a good guy, bro.
He is. He's a good dude.
He's a good guy. Watching him on Unbetted, like honestly, that's probably one of the best hidden things the UFC does. Which leading up to a big pay-per-view, they do the YouTube series called Unbetted, and if you actually watch him, man, he's just a good dude. You cannot hate on him. He is a good dude.
Yeah, it's hard to not root for him when once you see like the kind of person that he is.
Yeah.
And honestly, the first fight was way better than we expected. I mean, I'm pretty sure nobody expected what was gonna happen.
Yeah,
they both went at it, but I just feel like Figueiredo has a better gas tank, and I just feel like Moreno could punch himself out way earlier than Figueiredo can.
Yeah, I'm there with Luis. I like Moreno to win, but I don't. I think the gas tank is going to be the question. The pace that he's going to get that he's going to be in, it's going to be different. It's going to be taxing on him, and let's see if he can hold up. If he can hold up, I think he can pull it out or get a knockout. That'd be nice.
Yeah. Moreno had. Both of them definitely proved that they got a chin. I mean, they were landing some heavy strikes on each other, man. The first fight.
Yeah, they were, dude. It was a great fight, man. And Moreno did a lot better than I thought he was gonna do. I actually thought Moreno was losing the fight to Brandon Royval before Royval dislocated his shoulder, and so I still I want to see Royval fight. Since I brought him up real quick, he actually has a fight booked. It's August 21st against Alexander Pantoja, who is a fucking stud too, dude. So that's gonna be an awesome fight. But yeah, back to the co-main event. I'm picking Davison Figueiredo to win. Just think he's better in every way. You know, Moreno has heart, and I'm not saying he can't win. He can definitely win. You know, he's got good boxing. He's got, and like I said, the most important thing is heart, man. If he can, I think that. I actually disagree with Luis when he said that he thinks that Moreno will gas before Figueiredo. I actually see it the other way around. I think Figueiredo has more of a chance of gassing out than Moreno does. But we'll see how that plays out. And if Moreno wins, I think it would be by a late round stoppage. But yeah, my official pick is Figueiredo by decision.
Yeah, I'm with you there, Jeff. Pick Figueiredo by decision as well. All right, guys, let's move into the main event.
of the
Middleweight
weekend.
champ Israel Adesanya will look to bounce back from his first career loss. He rematches Martin Vettori. They met in 2018 with Adesanya taking a split decision. What do you guys think? What are your picks? What's going on?
I think that first fight should have been a unanimous decision. I don't think Vettori won. He shouldn't have won on any judge's scorecard. Maybe won one round, but it was a 3-round fight. So I mean, I guess I can see why they gave him one, but I had Israel Adesanya winning all 3 rounds, and I think that this time he'll make it look even easier, dude. I don't think Vettori will be able to get the fight to the ground, and I see Izzy knocking him out, honestly. I see Izzy winning by knockout in the 2nd or 3rd round.
Yeah, I think Izzy gonna take it. He looks like he's in his head already. They had I saw an interview of them two, and it didn't look with Bisping. I think it was on the fight.
It was before the Rosenstrike fight.
Yeah, and it looked like Izzy's focus. He wants to get back on the winning, and he wants to be dominant. That's what it sounded. That's the way it looked like his composure in that interview. And the other guy looked like he was triggered by Izzy. Every time Izzy talked, it looked like it was bugging him, like he didn't want to hear his voice. So I think there's something there. I think it's a head game, and I don't think he's gonna win this one.
Oh yeah, no, I think Izzy's coming out like a killer. He's coming out to prove a point. The Izzy haters came out right after he lost to Jan, and this guy thinks he could do the same thing Jan did, which is take Izzy down and just keep him down, ground and pound him. But he doesn't realize Izzy's actually super strong for the weight class, that other weight class he's in. I'm with Jeff. I think Izzy's knocking him out late 2nd round, early 3rd round, around that time. He's just too precise. He's probably the best striker, I think, in the.
Yeah, he looks so confident.
In the weight class.
A lot of people say in the UFC.
No. Max Holloway is for me, but
can't argue with that.
But Izzy's just he's precise, man. His strike is gonna be a point. Izzy's gonna be trying to prove a point, and to me, in that weight class, the biggest challenge for Izzy is going to be Whitaker.
Yeah, if he ever fights him again.
Yeah, I like Vettori. I like how he's rising up, but it's too early to face the champ. It's too early for Vettori to face the champ.
Yeah, I got Israel Adesanya winning, like you guys, but I got it by decision. I think Vettori's going to be tough enough to tough it out for 5 rounds. But either way, I think it's going to be a banger, man. It definitely is, man. Hey, do you guys think we get the Adesanya nipple, the titty going out? What do you think?
Oh, the gyno. You think it's gone by now? I don't know, man. It improved. Back? It improved from the Costa fight to the Jan fight. It improved. It got a little better. Went down a little bit.
But that's because he gained weight.
Maybe. Could be because of that. Yeah, that's a good point, Luis. We'll see. I think it got better though. I think he. I don't. But yeah, we've never talked about it on this show. Why do y'all think that he got that because he was juicing?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I'll put that the way Steve does. We'll do no titty. Izzy wins by decision. Titty Izzy wins by knockout.
There you go. I guess we'll know when he walks out.
Yeah, we'll find out.
Or when he's getting Vaseline put on his face. Right?
Any more thoughts on UFC 263?
Oh, I'm just excited, man.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, no, just excited, man. Very excited.
The week of fights is gonna be sick.
I think the next 2 UFC pay-per-views are stacked.
Who's the next one?
Isn't it? It's not the McGregor one. The next one
might be the next one. I'm not 100% positive.
I thought the McGregor was the next one.
Could be. Yeah, it's July 10th. So, well, this is June 12th.
Because I think they're going back to once a month now.
It's gonna be a full summer of fights, man. Like just everywhere. Like Stevenson's kicking off the Top Rank fight month in June. I think they're gonna have a fight each week. It's Shakur Stevenson first, and the next one is my boy Inoue, if I'm pronouncing his name right. He's legit, bro.
Right.
He's legit. And then Lomachenko the next week. So everybody, I mean, it's a great time to be a fight fan, man.
Yeah. I confirmed it. The next UFC 264 is Dustin Poirier McGregor.
Nice, man. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, we're all gonna come see the fight this weekend. I'm having a housewarming party.
Hell yeah, breaking in the fight lab.
And we actually broke it in on Sunday, but
True. We did.
Wasn't a true break.
Floyd Mayweather.
it wasn't a true one. It was an exhibition.
It was an exhibition.
It was a practice. It was a rehearsal.
Practice run.
But I'm excited to hang out with friends and family and show them my new place.
Yep.
My new house. Being a homeowner for the first time in my life. It's pretty cool. But if there's no more thoughts, I'm gonna kick it off to Lewis, and we're gonna get into our TDs portion.
Yeah. It was a slow week for NFL news. I think the biggest one was Julio Jones getting traded into the Titans.
Huge.
Yeah. So I guess we'll start off with y'all's thoughts on it.
I think they gave up a second and a fourth.
Yeah. Well,
right?
no. So they got a second and a fourth, and they got in return Julio Jones in the sixth.
Okay. Cool.
Which it's not that
I
bad.
think they got him on the cheap, bro.
Real cheap.
If he can stay healthy, man, that's his biggest thing. Of course, if he's healthy, he's a top 5 receiver in the NFL, maybe even top 3 in the NFL if he's healthy. But that to me, that's the biggest if. Like, if he's on the field, if he can stay healthy.
Yes, for me, yeah. If that whole team could stay healthy, I'm talking about A.J. Brown, Derrick Henry, Tannehill, and with Julio Jones, man, that play action is gonna be scary to watch. Well, fun to watch, scary for the opposition team.
Right.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah, the Julio off the play action, I mean, Tannehill's gonna be looking... He's probably going to look A.J. Brown's way and then look Julio's way. I mean, God.
So if Julio stays healthy all year, do you think that it helps A.J. Brown? Or do you his fantasy stock? Or do you think it hurts him? If he's healthy, let's just say Julio stays healthy for 16 games, bro. Every game he's out there fully healthy.
I think Julio Jones, every team plays against Julio Jones the same way. They double him up. So... I think A.J. Brown, I mean, he'll
benefit from it?
I think he'll benefit from it.
I think it stays the same because, I mean, Corey Davis got out of there. I mean, it's going to be the same. The targets Corey Davis has, which I think it was 8 to 11.
Yeah, but
he was averaging.
We'll
go to Julio.
He ain't Julio. Then.
Yeah, but he ain't Julio.
Huh?
Corey Davis ain't Julio Jones, bro.
Yeah, Corey Davis ain't getting doubled.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Corey Davis caught balls. You're right.
Damn.
Yeah, you're right. Corey Davis had a healthy hamstring. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's what we're talking
about.
Well,
that's what the question was. If he was healthy.
If he's healthy.
There's no comparison. You cannot compare Corey Davis to Julio Jones.
I think the coach, he's smart. What is it, Frank Vogel, right?
Yeah.
No, that's an NBA
I mean, not Frank,
coach.
Yeah, I forgot his name. He's just a huge dude. I forgot his name for the...
Mike Vrabel.
There you go. Yeah. I think he's smart enough, and if he is, the best way to keep Julio healthy is to minimize his targets. Don't give him that workload. Give that workload to AJ, bro.
Oh, I think he plans on doing it. I think the run game's going to be so much better too, because you got to think about it. You're going to have he's going to get double team either from a safety or a linebacker, and that's either going to open up that run game for sure. And it's not like that run game didn't have issues anyways. That
exactly.
Run game was
and another thing to point out too, Gianno Smith is not there anymore to hog targets either. So.
Oh yeah, he went to New England, right?
Yep. So I mean, it's gonna be fun to watch. For me, honestly, if Julio's not in the 6th round, I'm not even looking this way. Honestly, with y'all, I've had him 2 years in a row. I didn't draft Julio Jones. I drafted a hamstring, and it was just a matter if it was healthy or not.
Yeah, I drafted him 2 last year, man, and in one of my leagues, and yeah, it was a bust, dude. Like when he was healthy, he went off a couple games for me, but it was just he was more unhealthy than healthy, and that's the biggest issue for me is that I cannot waste because if you're gonna get Julio, you're gonna pay for him. You're gonna give up a high draft pick. I can't do that.
I think I drafted him the year before, and he had issues. It wasn't like what it was last year, but he was getting no touchdowns. He can't get that red zone. He can't get that red zone catch or that look because he's covered up. But yeah, he was getting catches. He would get 9 catches over 100 yards. Which is good and some, but I want some touchdowns.
But also, the Falcons had. I don't know if he's going. He might be going to a better team, better quarterback. But I don't know if the offensive scheme is good for him. The Falcons threw the ball a lot. And they were always behind in games. So for fantasy purposes, who knows, dude? Like I don't know. You're right. They have an awesome run game, and maybe this is. Adding Julio Jones is going to just open the run game up so much that they're even more of a run-heavy team. Mm-hmm. So I don't know.
I mean, AJ Brown was getting almost a touchdown every game. Yeah, and he was awesome last year and the year before too. So, let's see what this does because this is going to just be better all around.
Yep.
Even Tannehill, because Tannehill will scramble and run it up. So if everybody's getting covered, he will run up the ball. So that's going to be fun for him to watch too.
Yeah, and I think that's it for our NFL news. There was really nothing fantasy related that had a big impact on the league. Right. So I guess let's go ahead and start talking about the AFC West. And we're going to go ahead and start off with the Los Angeles Chargers. We'll start off with the QB, Justin Herbert. And I don't know about you, but for me, Justin Herbert's going to get drafted and he's going to be rostered.
Oh, dude, yeah, absolutely. But I still think he's kind of flying under the radar. I don't think people are targeting him too high. I think he's a quarterback you're going to be able to get kind of late, and he's going to produce for you, bro.
That's what I'm getting. I'm going running back heavy. I'm going receiver heavy, and I'm looking for Justin Herbert around the eighth, ninth round.
I'll write that down.
Mm-hmm. Gotta write that down.
I don't think you're going to get him in the 8th.
No, you don't think so? You think he'll go before?
It depends. In a non-competitive league, you could get him in the 8th. If it was us, no, I would have snatched him up a long time ago, bro.
Well, that's fine then. You could have him and I'll just have somebody else that I think.
No, that's cool. I'm just saying that if he's there.
It depends who's gone. It really depends.
Yeah, it does, but I'm just saying no way in a competitive league.
But it's true.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
it's true. When you draft him, most people would probably draft him because they already have another number one quarterback. But I think he's going to fly under the radar. I don't think someone's going to try to draft him to be their number one. Mm-hmm. So I think people will pick him up at the bench quarterback, but he will produce those points.
Let's talk about the options he's going to have, which are Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, and
Jalen. Well, let's not forget about his number one target if he's healthy.
Oh, Austin
Eckler.
Yeah, of course. But, that's running back. I'm talking about receivers.
He's still a receiver.
But, yeah, Austin Eckler. And then new addition, too, Jared Cook, which I think, for me, is one of the biggest sleepers coming into this season.
Maybe because he's always a bust.
No. Whoa. I mean, Preach. I say but he's going to be a red zone target.
Did he even finish top 10?
Red zone target. Huh?
Did he finish top 10? In probably the position with absolutely no depth in it,
just because there was no Breeze in there.
No, man. He always underperforms, Jared Cook. Always.
Yeah, that's true.
I know, but that's like I said, that's a sleeper target for me. That's a late tight end. Just in case you didn't get one of the top 5. I mean, you're rolling dice.
I agree with you there.
Definitely.
Maybe a different system, new quarterback. Maybe Herbert will target him more.
Yeah. So we'll see. I mean, Hunter Henry did good under Justin Herbert. That's one thing Justin Herbert did good as a rookie, and I expect for him to do good this coming up next year. Is he always looked for his best players?
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Keenan Allen was averaging like 13 targets a game. And then when Eckler came back, Eckler was just getting dump off after dump off. And another thing to point out too, the Chargers did improve their offensive line.
Nice.
They got our receiver, Jamie, if you're listening, Corey Lindsley. So our center, I mean.
My favorite player there on this team is Austin Eckler, dude. I just really like him. He's versatile, catches lots of passes, and I definitely, out of all these guys, I probably lean to picking him for.
I love that he gets slept on.
You think he'll be?
He does.
You think he's a first round pick?
Nah, I wouldn't pick him in the first round. I got him in the third round.
Yeah, exactly.
Last year.
He's sleeping to like third, late third, early fourth.
He's not a big name, dude. And then I think what also helps, I think people will sleep on him again this year because last year he got hurt for like a good amount. I think like 7 weeks he was out. But when he played, elite numbers, bro. Elite.
But that's just PPR, right? He'll do good PPR league.
Yeah, standard. No, I wouldn't pick him up standard. PPR only. And yeah, guys, we are going off like we're a PPR league, right? Yeah, we're PPR.
Yeah,
so,
we're professionals here.
Yeah, we're not standard. We don't do that standard stuff.
We do have kickers though, which I'm actually thinking of kicking out. But
I like
DJ likes it.
I like
kickers.
I like half point PPR.
I get a kicker.
Yeah, that's cool too. I actually have a league that is half a point per reception. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't like the full point for just catching a ball.
No, you don't like it.
Nah.
Whack.
Yeah.
It's because it's Seahawks, but you know they average about four catches.
3 catches. Yeah. 3 DK with or Lockett, bro. 3 catches, 157 yards.
Yeah, but before we move on, anybody else you want to talk about? I know Chargers got Guyton, deep threat. You know, he averages about 3-4 catches a game, but he, you know, on a waiver week where it's low, it's real low on receivers. You know, he's somebody to watch out for. I don't think somebody drafted, but somebody you can pick up off the waivers.
Yeah.
And Mike Williams too, if he stays healthy.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd go with Mike Williams first.
Mike Williams, yeah.
Oh yeah, but that's if he's healthy.
If he's matched up with a weak defense, weak backups, you know, corners, you know, yeah, you'll get some good points off of him for sure.
All right, let's move on to what do you want to do? Las Vegas Raiders?
Sure.
Yeah, we'll move on to the Las Vegas Raiders, which is the most confusing team to figure out fantasy wise, in my opinion. You know, they traded their best receiver in Aguilar. Or no, they didn't even trade him. They didn't re-sign him. In Aguilar, they signed Kenyon Drake. You know that? So you know the top. I think it was I saw the top 10 highest paying running backs, and the Los Angeles Chargers have 2 of them. I mean, the Las Vegas Raiders have 2 of them.
Who is it? Drake and
Jacobs.
Wow.
Yeah, they're paying them a lot of money, bro. Well,
yeah, I don't like that they added Drake, man. I feel like that complicates the backfield there.
Yeah,
fantasy wise,
it does. And I mean,
I think it's just to take it off on because Jacobs did a lot last year. He handled a lot of the workload, and I think they don't want to burn him out.
And then he started getting hurt, right?
Yeah, I think he started slowing down near the end, and I think they're just probably trying to save that kid, you know, because if you think about it, if he's like their 5-year, 10-year back, so you don't want to burn him out.
Do you think both of them are getting drafted?
No, I'm not drafting Drake.
Jacobs for sure, yeah. Of course.
Yeah,
Jacobs.
not even you don't think Drake is a good handcuff?
Yeah. You know what? That's a good point, Luis. He actually probably does hold pretty good handcuff value. That's if Jacobs tears an ACL. I mean, I hope he doesn't. Obviously, I'm not saying he is, but if he has a season-ending injury, yeah, I think Drake will come in and be the workhorse for sure. I mean, Jalen Richard, he gets a lot of passing down work, right? Like he's a good pass catcher, so maybe not workhorse, but he get a good amount of touches if Jacobs is out for has a season-ending injury.
And then other receivers the Las Vegas Raiders have are John Brown, which newly added acquisition, Zay Jones, Henry Ruggs. I mean.
That's crazy, yeah.
Ruggs is their wide receiver 1, bro.
Exactly, and I mean, to me,
to be honest, if the Niners wide receivers look better than what they have,
bro, yeah, and I mean, getting Ruggs off of one of the most stacked rookie classes, and you were the first to pick. I find that insane. You had a draft class with CeeDee Lamb, T. Higgins, Justin Jefferson. Yeah. and you pick Henry Ruggs. I mean,
ouch.
Yeah.
But I mean, from the little parts he looked good. Honestly, if we're going PPR, I feel like Hunter Renfrow might have a better chance to make more points than Ruggs will. But I don't know, man. This team is just tough to look at.
I'm gonna try to avoid. I don't like Derek Carr to begin with, but actually, I'll take that back. I was a Darren Waller owner last year, so I don't completely hate the guy.
I was gonna point that out last. I feel like looking at their receiver roster, it just makes Darren Waller a whole lot better.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. Like I don't like Derek Carr if I'm owning any of his receivers. I don't like him enough to own any of his receivers for sure. Like I try to stay away from these guys, man.
Waller looks amazing, and I'm not judging people if people take Waller early second round, late second round.
Yeah, I definitely think he deserves it. You know, after what he did last season, damn, dude, like he's easily, like you said, in the second round, you're getting yourself like an elite tight end that can get a lot of targets for sure.
Well, what was that? I think we were watching. It was like a Thursday night game. I think he had like 10 targets by halftime or some shit like that.
Yeah, man.
He was tearing up. I forgot who it was. But yeah, I mean, you know, it's cool. I mean, people want to go to their stadium.
I do. I want to go.
I want to go too.
I want to go. Thing looks badass.
Yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, I don't. Do you see Derek Carr as a streamer? Do you see him as a weekly starter?
I don't know, man.
Streamer
for sure.
Yeah, it's hard to put a lot of trust on him. Man, there's days where he shows up and he balls out, and then there's days where
fucking beat Patrick Mahomes, bro.
Yeah. He Raiders are such a hit. Like,
when they beat the Chiefs, right? The Chiefs only lost during the season.
Mm-hmm. The Raiders, like I said, he if he shows up and he balls out, he's good, but it's hard to trust someone like that. Like he's not gonna be like it's not gonna be the same every game. It's not. You're gonna get 300, 400 yards one game, and then you get under like 3 interceptions. You know what I mean?
And 120 yards. Yeah, I don't trust him as a weekly starter.
Oh man, I just that team. I see them. They're getting better. You know, with draft picks and all that defensively, but fantasy wise, I just don't see that much upside for that team.
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
It's hard. I mean, I don't see any Raiders other than Waller and Jacobs. Maybe Drake as a handcuff, but other than that, I don't see them being rostered. Ruggs, I could see people taking the late rounds just to see what he's about, you know, because he is going to be the number 1 receiver in that team. Mm-hmm. But
how high are y'all taking Josh Jacobs?
Josh Jacobs, 6th round.
6th round?
What?
Yeah, bro. I'm not high on Jacobs, bro. I'm not.
I don't think he's gonna be in the 6th round.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he's not, bro, but like that line, the Raiders dismantled their offensive line.
I had him last year, and he did great.
No, if you pay, but they had a line. If you pay attention, bro, they didn't re-sign their left tackle, their right tackle. They went somewhere else. I think their center's still hurt. Their line is so I think Jacobs had 21 touches on one of the games. One of the last games, 21 touches with 75 yards. Like I said, that line got worse in my opinion, and I don't see him getting any better. And especially with Drake coming in, it's gonna be more of a committee.
Yeah.
So where are you taking him, Steve?
I probably wouldn't draft Jacobs, but
thank you.
If he was there in the late 3rd, I think I'll take him. Maybe I wouldn't draft him, but I'm saying if there's no one left,
right? Like let's say you're going running back, you know, and you for sure you need a running back, you know, and he's there. You know, the guy they pick. You know, your guy right before, like I don't think he's a bad pick. I don't think like oh fuck, you know, like he maybe as your running back 1, maybe if you have him as that, you should be a little worried. But if he's a second running back you're picking up, I think you're okay.
No,
for me, see him going in the 3rd or 4th.
I look him as a flex.
Where you see him going in the 3rd or 4th?
I can see him. I think some people are gonna pick him a lot sooner. I think people should go in the 2nd, maybe at the end of the 1st.
If they do,
not in the beginning, but at the end of the 1st or the come around. Yeah.
I just can't wait for official rankings to come out. So gauge this a little bit more. I'm just like guessing on the top of my head of where he would go.
This is all feelings, no facts, bro. Come on.
So who
is feelings?
If you could have, who do you guys think is the most valuable Raider?
Joe Mixon. What?
The most valuable Raider, fantasy wise.
Oh, Raider. Waller, bro. Easy.
Yeah, Waller.
Easy.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Waller. I mean, that dude's another receiver, basically.
Yeah, I think we're all in agreement there.
He's a difference maker in the tight end position. That if you don't have one of the top 3, I mean, you know, people will argue Pettis will be in there, but we don't know what he could do yet. So if you don't have Kittle, Kelsey, or Waller,
You said Pitts?
Yeah, he meant Pitts. Yeah.
yeah, Kyle Pitts, my fault. If you don't have what did I say, Tits?
Pettis.
Fucking Mexican. You said
Pettis.
Pettis.
Oh, Pettis. Oh yeah. Nah, I think if you don't have one of the top 3, you're rolling the dice, and he's a difference maker.
Yep.
I think Waller's safe. I think you got just pretty much a
Any chance you
wide
guys?
receiver.
Yeah, true. Any chance you guys draft Waller over Kittle?
No, I wouldn't.
It depends.
Right off the bat, I would. That's a hard one because
It is a hard one.
Well, because how long before defenses start stopping Waller?
it's true.
Come on, that's his only weapon.
But how long until Kittle gets hurt?
It's not Kittle. You gotta think about.
I don't know, bro. I think they said.
I think Kittle runs. Kittle's a beast. Don't get me wrong. I think he is the second best tight end.
Oh,
in the
you said
league.
Waller over Kittle.
Oh,
I thought it was
I get what you're
Kelsey.
saying. Like it's starting to.
No, I said Waller over Kittle.
Oh yeah, I'm drafting Waller over Kittle easy.
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 I think back to what I was gonna say real quick. I think that George Kittle is just like he's too ferocious for his fucking body, dude.
Yep.
Like he's just gonna run himself into the ground. Like he can't play the way he plays and not get hurt. Like
Well, not only that,
he's his own worst enemy.
I feel like
Unless he's special. I mean,
Yeah.
but he was. I want to say he was hurt. Someone last year too, so it wasn't
Yeah,
like
he was.
like he can't get hurt. But maybe he's doing something different. His workout's different. Maybe he's taking it easy, doing it the right way. But if he stays healthy, I mean,
Yeah,
you can't
no.
pick him over.
well, one
What
thing
makes him special is that one guy is never going to get him down, you know? But I think what would be better for his long-term health is to start going down a little easier, you know what I mean? Like, hey, maybe like, do y'all remember Jason Witten? How he would catch the
Yeah.
ball and like he'd fall like gingerly, like slow kind of.
Right.
And everybody would make fun of him for it or whatever, but it preserved him kind of in a way. Like the way that Kittle runs, man, like he runs, he's a beast, don't get me wrong, and it's fun to watch. But I just think that's how you hurt yourself, you know, like that's how you twist an ankle, that's how you hurt your knee, you know, that's how you just fuck yourself
Yeah,
up.
but this is a different game from when
Yeah.
Win played. They hit a little bit harder and a little bit higher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here they're hitting low. So.
Well, I think Kittle got hurt last year, Luis.
Yeah.
Trying to break a tackle.
Yeah.
Trying to gain extra yardage, you know?
But for me, the way I would defend my statement about saying Waller easy would be the fact that I think the 49ers are running the ball more often this year. Their defense is back. Their defense, I think, is going to be dominant again. It's going to put them in better positions.
So they'll be ahead more.
Yeah. And I mean, they drafted, 3 running backs?
Yeah.
You know, they drafted running back in the 3rd and the 6th, and then they drafted Trey Lance, or another running back. And
Trey Lance, another
I
running back.
wanted to see how long it took y'all to figure that. But that's why I would pick. You know, I feel like the Raiders are gonna be down more in games, so it's gonna be more throwing opportunities. And
That's
I
true.
mean, who's the better target in that team other than Waller?
Yep, I agree.
All right, let's move on to the Denver Broncos, and another interesting team in here, just because I feel like in most of these fantasy options in this team is roll of the dice type of players. You know, these are players that you're mostly gonna have in your flex. I mean,
Or on the bench.
Yeah, I mean the best option for me probably be Cortland Sutton coming back from his injury. I don't know how good he's gonna look. Jerry Jeudy had a lot of drops. I don't know how good he's gonna do. Melvin Gordon. Philip Lindsay left, but they just drafted a running back. I want to say Williams, right? It was
Javonte Williams.
Yeah, they just drafted him and hype all around him. I mean, who was that other receiver? Tim Patrick, I think.
Yep,
did real good. KJ Hamler did real good. But I mean, to me, the only draftable player for me would be Cortland Sutton. Melvin Gordon, I'm staying away from just because Williams. I don't know how much touches he's gonna take away. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough to judge the backfield in this team. What do you guys think?
I think this is the least fantasy in this division. Probably the least like a fantasy appealing team in my opinion. Like
because even there's so much hype about I forgot the tight end Noah Fant, but man, dude was injured 75% of the season.
Fucking always hurt too, bro. So yeah, it's hard, man. Like they got some talented guys, but it's just. I don't know, man. Like Melvin Gordon, just say Melvin Gordon no more.
No.
I don't think we're going to have any Broncos on any of my fantasy teams.
Yeah, I'm with Steve, man.
Yeah, man. No Broncos, no Raiders unless it's Waller.
Yeah. Yeah, not to say they're not talented guys. They are, but just like for fantasy purposes, you can find a lot better options out there. I'll just say that.
So what if the quarterback changes?
To who?
Teddy B.
Teddy Bridgewater.
Oh shit! I forgot they got Teddy Bridgewater.
Say if he's there.
Oh, if he's there,
would that change it up a little bit?
No. I think it improves. I do.
I think everything would open up, right?
Yeah. I mean, look what he did last year with Roby Anderson.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the other receiver over there? I forgot his name. I'm having a brain.
DJ Moore.
DJ Moore,
Mm-hmm.
like and I think I had Robbie Anderson last year, and he was actually a reliable, a reliable wide receiver.
He just needed to score touchdowns, and he would have been.
Yeah, he would have. But
the yards and the catches.
Yeah, as far as yardage, targets, catches, he was reliable, man. He gave you a solid 9 to 12 points a game.
Yeah, I think he only had 7 touchdowns in the season,
and that was with McCaffrey hurt all year. So it's not like you can say, "Oh, well, the defense is focusing on Christian McCaffrey." Well, he's hurt all year.
It was. Yeah.
I wonder what round Robbie Anderson goes this year.
That's a good question. Yeah, no.
I think everybody gets.
You guys out there, this is the first little hidden gem. Go for your wide receiver.
I don't know, man. Remember who he's got throwing him the ball.
Down there in the list.
Oh yeah, well, when Teddy B, if Teddy B
what round are you drafting?
No. He's not on the Broncos.
No, Sam Darnold is the
Robbie Anderson's in Carolina, and Sam Darnold is throwing the passes over there.
Which I like.
I don't.
I like that. Man, we'll get there when we get there. Let's get back to the. What round are you drafting Cortland Sutton in? For me, he's gonna be a late sixth round. Will be okay. I feel like some people might draft him a little earlier just because people might see him as a wide. I think so. People might see him as a wide receiver 1.
So you think people are going to draft Cortland Sutton around the same time they're going to draft Josh Jacobs?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't.
I mean, what you're going from? You're deciding between a wide receiver 1 and a running back in the committee.
I think it could be possible just because it's not like people that had him in the past weren't not happy with him. He did good. He didn't do great. He was good. I
think Josh Jacobs over Cortland Sutton is like a no-brainer.
Oh yeah,
I feel like you can get a receiver, on the way back. Probably just as good as better than Cortland Sutton.
Yeah.
And you can get even if you're set at running back, you can get so much more in return for Josh Jacobs than you can get for Cortland Sutton.
I'm hoping you live by your advice. I'm looking to take up all the guys you're passing up on.
Yeah.
No, I mean Cortland Sutton?
No, I mean he's gonna pick Cortland Sutton off of somebody else. Valuable.
I mean, I don't see.
Do you like Cortland Sutton, Steve?
No, I'm not taking any Broncos on my team.
I said 6th, 7th round. I mean, what else are you picking up 6th, 7th round?
I don't know. I have to see what.
I think there are a lot better options out there in 6th, 7th round. Receivers deep, bro.
So you going Cortland Sutton or Henry Ruggs? We're just talking about. That's probably around the same time, though.
Probably around the same time. I was saying probably avoiding both of them.
You think Jerry
Jeudy?
You think he's gonna do good this year?
There's a lot of hype around him.
He has to fix his drops.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
He had a lot of drops.
I don't even know if I'm taking Sutton over Jeudy. Like if I had to pick a receiver from here, I'd probably go with Jerry Jeudy.
That was his rookie year. You got to remember that. So he could have been.
I get it, but he had a lot of drops.
Oh,
bro.
man, people have drops.
He was averaging like 4 drops a game.
No, not that many.
Bro, look it up.
People had
Look
drops.
it up, bro. Look it up.
What's his name had a lot of drops, and he's in the Cowboys. He looks pretty good.
Who?
Cooper. When he was in
Cooper
in the last years of the Raiders.
Yeah, that's why he got traded.
The last 2 years of the Raiders,
That's
he was
why he
dropping
got
a lot.
traded.
Well, that's because look who he had throwing him the ball, bro.
Derek Carr. I mean,
I have Teddy Bridgewater running the ball. I mean,
you know, these are just two teams we're not excited for. I mean,
definitely. We're not pushing it.
If you can't tell, you know what I mean. I mean, if you're listening to us, don't draft the Broncos if it's late rounds. You know,
they're all flex players.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I don't know about you guys, but like for me, the late rounds, what I look for is, you know, the coin flips where you want them to hit for trade value. Honestly, that's the way I see the late rounds.
Yeah, well, sixth round is not late, you know.
No, I know, but you know, I'm saying Jerry Judy's probably gonna drop later.
Late is, you know, about 10. When you get past 10, you know, now we're getting late, you know. That's actually where I would look to draft Cortland Sutton. Probably somewhere around there. Like, if he's still there around 9, 10.
I don't think he's dropping that. Or he's a big name. He's a number 1 receiver. I don't think he's dropping that early.
And that's the only
late.
You got to look at who's throwing him the ball, though.
Yeah, that's the only reason.
Where did he finish last year? Let's look that up. Where was he? Wide receiver what?
Cortland Sutton?
Yeah.
He was hurt. He tore his ACL week 3.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But his first year in, I mean, he did good.
Yeah,
as a rookie.
Yeah, but that was under Case and Keenum, I think.
Yeah, but you also gotta look. Some people, they draft people that they used to have because they did good. So people are gonna.
So we'll see.
Yeah. People have different opinions, you know. Yeah, for sure.
That's the only reason why I'll see him going early.
Once we get earlier to the season, we're gonna try to do a mock draft. You know, we'll do a live mock draft on the show, and you know, I guess you can see how we strategize, and you know, we'll see that. But let's move on to the last team in the Kansas City Chiefs. By far the most exciting fantasy team in this division.
Sucked up.
By far.
Yep.
I mean, let's start off with Patrick Mahomes. I mean,
QB1.
You think he's finishing QB1?
Oh, I don't know if he's finishing QB1. I know he's being drafted QB1.
Yeah, for me, I see him as the most consistent quarterback in the last 2 years, fantasy wise. I mean, the dude.
Yep.
I mean, Andy Reid just loves to throw the ball.
Solid.
Love to throw the ball.
Solid 30 points.
He's special. Game. That guy is special.
He is.
And I don't like him.
His passing options. You got Kelsey. He's going what? For me, if I'm picking 9th, 10th, I'm picking him. I'm picking him up either my first or second
round.
choice.
Yeah.
First round. Yeah.
I think
he's a receiver, dude. Like he's a receiver.
Exactly, dude. He was. I think. What was it? I think they said.
He was second. I think.
What? Oh yeah, and receiving yards. Yeah, but no, I'm talking about tight ends. I think they said crazy, if you add. Like so, you had the top 5, and if you had 5 to 10, or 5 to 8, if you had up their points, I think they were like 20 points short of Kelsey's total points or something like that. Like he was that far above in points fantasy wise, than any other. And I mean, I think next year is just people just don't know how to stop it. I mean, he lines up against linebackers. He's great route runner. Great hands, dude. Badass hands. Mm-hmm. You got Tyreek Hill too, you know, speedster.
Spreading the field.
Yeah, spreading the field.
McCole Hardman too, man, doing the same thing.
I'm interested to see how the choices is gonna look next year for Patrick Mahomes. Now that, you know, I'm not saying Sammy Watkins made a big difference, but I mean, he did have, you know, some games where he would have 7-8 targets.
Yeah, he did.
And you know, I feel like it might change the game plan a bit for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah, I hope we see more McCole Hardman this year.
Yes, and for me, this is a make or break year for Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I think he had.
They signed Jerick McKinnon.
Yeah, they did.
Oh wow,
that's what I'm saying. Like, I think he had
pretty cool.
A lot of opportunities. I mean, I think like week 1 against the Texans, he got stuffed in the red zone. Like,
yeah, he's small.
Multiple times.
He ain't a big guy.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, ever since that game, they started throwing in the 1 yard line. When they were, you know.
That's why they picked up Le'Veon, right? I mean,
yeah, is Le'Veon Bell gonna be with them next year?
Nope.
No.
I don't know where he went off the top of my head, but I know that he's not.
One thing to point out too, Damon Williams is not in the team anymore either.
Yeah, no, it's Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Darrell Williams, Jerick McKinnon, and Darwin Thompson.
They're all small running backs.
Yeah, that's true, man.
Small running backs.
They might be like fucking Aaron Rodgers and throwing 3 passes inside the 5-yard line.
Yeah. So, but yeah. Other than that, I mean, everybody knows who to take here in the Kansas City Chiefs. You see any? You think McCole Hardman might be a sleeper coming in? I mean,
I'm a big McCole Hardman fan.
I know.
So yeah, you know, dude. Yeah, I think he is gonna have. I think he will have his best season of his career, by far. I think Watkins leaving just opens things up for him. Now he can be on the field a lot more, because a lot of times, dude, they were playing. You know, when Watkins was healthy, it was Watkins, Hill, and DeMarcus Robinson, and even Byron Pringle was getting in the games.
Yeah.
You know, more than he was. So, you know, Byron Pringle's still on the team. So I don't know, man. Maybe we'll see the same thing. You know, Robinson, Hill, and Pringle. I'm hoping not though. But
I would definitely have Harmon on my bench just in case.
Just in case
gets hurt, and that's something you could use in trade value, man.
I saw an interview, or it was like a quote as a little part of the interview that Patrick Mahomes had, saying his goal for next year is to go 20-0.
Yeah, I saw that too. I don't really care too much for it. I mean, what's he supposed to say? I want to go 19-1. Or I want to go 18-2. Like,
yeah, I feel you. The only thing I like to point out is the owners of the Kansas City Chiefs were watching the Super Bowl, and they did sign a couple linemen. They spent money on linemen, so
that's Orlando Brown, right?
Yeah, they got they got from the Ravens. They got a Orlando Brown. I think they signed somebody else, a left tackle. I want to say Fisher.
I think he is. Oh no, I think he moved to left tackle. I think. Orlando Brown.
No, Orlando Brown asked to get traded from the Ravens because he didn't want to play. He wanted to stay at right tackle, and they already had somebody else.
Mike Remmers.
The Ravens. Yeah, but they signed somebody. I think Fisher. I want to say. I don't know. I forgot who they signed, but anyways, they got 2 big acquisitions in the offensive line. Yeah, so that's gonna be important. But other than that, y'all got any?
Who you drafting higher? Hill or Kelsey?
It's Long. They drafted. They have Long. They picked up Long.
Oh, Kyle Long.
Kyle Long. Yeah, there you go. See, yeah. So yeah.
See, they have him. They have him on the bench on this. You know, I'm using ESPN. They have the starting offensive lineman, left tackle Orlando Brown, left guard Joe Thuney.
Yeah, Thuney.
Thuney. Center Austin Blythe. Right guard Laurent Duvernay Tardif, and right tackle Mike Remmers, and then they have Kyle Long on the bench.
Well, here on this one, it's called Our Lads. They have him Long as
starter.
The starter.
Yeah, okay. That's what I was saying. Cause that's why Orlando Brown wanted to leave the Ravens, cause he didn't want to play left tackle.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, but yeah, that concludes our part.
Well, hold on, Hill or Kelsey? Who you drafting higher?
Oh, Kelsey for me. Kelsey.
He's a How about you, Steve?
I'd rather have Kelsey than Hill.
And you, DJ?
Yeah, same here. I'd rather have Kelsey than Hill.
Yeah.
That's a tough one for me, man. But yeah, I probably lean toward. I'd probably go Travis Kelsey. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I thought one of us would say Hill for sure. I thought Steve would say Hill.
No, not over Kelsey.
I do love the usage though. I do love the usage they gave him last year. I hope it keeps going, but Kelsey's just a difference maker, man. That position, I mean, guaranteed 10 points at least every game if he's healthy. Yep. You know what I mean?
Do you think they're ever gonna start slowing down those guys like Hill or Kelsey?
I think Kelsey got like this year and another year, and he'll start slowing down. I feel like.
I think Hill will start slowing down first.
Yeah, I think so.
Because you can't move that fast for that long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's been healthy every year. It's not like
you're right, dude. He's due. It sucks to say that, but as fantasy players, you have to like kind of look at that stuff. Like I was weary of drafting Christian McCaffrey because I felt like he's been healthy. You know, like he's gonna eventually get hurt. You know, everybody does.
I think minus Derrick Henry, I think everybody else is doomed to get bound to get it. And it's not like a season-ending injury. It's more like hamstring,
little nagging injuries
something where it's going to be sidelined or not going to be doing the routes.
He's so fast that if he does start getting hamstring issues, bro, like it's going to be a lingering issue. It's not just going to be 1 or 2 weeks and it's going to go away. It's going to bother him, just because he's so explosive.
Yeah. All right. Well, that concludes episode 4 of TDs and Flying Knees. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe. Give us a like. And share. Yeah. We'll for sure be on social media. Keep posting y'all's up. Interact with us, man. Let us know. Ask us questions. I want to start when you ask us questions. We'll answer first thing in the show. We'll do stuff like that. Just interact with us. Share us. Let us know.
Yeah, leave comments on. If you're listening to us on YouTube, leave comments or anything on our page, any social.
Yeah. Yes. And sometimes around this week, we'll be posting like a picture of the Kevin Holland picture we want to give away. Maybe we'll do post it. First 20 people to like, we'll put in a raffle and give it to them or something like that.
We have to pick somebody from the
or our followers from Facebook
because we have more than 50.
Yeah, we'll do that.
So I think we had said 100.
100?
That's what I had. That's what I had been saying.
Okay. Yeah, 100.
I mean, we can lower it if you want to 75 or something.
No, 100.
Yeah, we'll keep sharing. Hurry up, keep sharing, people.
You know what I mean? We're on Spotify, Apple Podcast, YouTube. What else?
Yeah, that's it.
OnlyFans.
You pay $39.99 a month, and you can watch us do the podcast with our shirts off.
Yeah, that's how that's actually how we record this.
Follow the Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
TDFK podcast. TDs and Flying Knees, guys. Thank you for listening to episode 4, and
see you next time.
God bless. See you at the top.